Welcome to Rebuild a Toy.
Hey, it's Alan here. Wanted to do a quick review on a couple of vehicles I picked up a while back. We're going through and opening most of the cars, carded cars that we have in our collection. And so these ones I spotted sitting in the bin, and I wanted to be the one to open them instead of letting the kids open them. So what we have here are two samples of the BMW 2002. This was a vehicle that was manufactured in the late 1960s. Not the die-cast version, the full-size, full-scale car. And of course they've been immortalized by Mattel in the Hot Wheels and Matchbox die-cast world. And I found these two castings interesting because it's not very often I get to compare the same vehicle from the two different companies. I kind of wanted to open them up, look at them. I assume they're about the same year. The BMW from Hot Wheels doesn't specify a year, but I would imagine it's pretty close to the same year. So let's take a look at these two cars and see how they compare to each other. I'm going to start with the Matchbox because this is my favorite of the two. It's more of an original. So let's open this one first so we can get a good look. Well, before I do that, I'll take a look at the back in case you are not able to find one of these in your area. Or you're not really interested in collecting car, but would like to see the card art in the back of the card. There's the card art. I wish that this had opening doors on it. That would be really cool. But as you can see, it's a mainline vehicle with the $1 price tag, so not going to get opening features, moving features on a $1 vehicle these days. And there we go. So that is the 2002 from Matchbox. Let me move it up to the camera here, see if I can focus. There we go. It says BMW 2002 on the plate. I like how they managed to put a tampo of the BMW logo next to the tail lens there, and if it decides to focus, no, it doesn't want to focus. That's alright. Let me zoom. There we go. Now it will focus. You can also see that they have a little badge underneath the logo. I assume that that says the engine size. I can't actually see it on my camera screen. There's not enough detail, but in HD you should be able to read it. Taillight tampos. Awesome. And of course, as you would expect from Matchbox, it does have side mirrors. Though I don't know if BMW would have had side mirrors on the passenger side. Be interesting to look that up. I did not do any research on that before shooting this video. Be interested to know because not all vehicles back in that time period had side view mirrors on the passenger side. But this was a European car and safety standards may have been different. There is the bottom. Copyright 2018. It must have been a new model for 2018. There you go. Put that on the noisy turntable. And while that's spinning around, I'll take the other one off camera and open it up. Because I'm usually not as good about opening Hot Wheels as I am Matchbox. So you don't have to watch me fumble around with it. You can just watch that beautiful little car spin around. There we go. I didn't show you the card, back of the card. Sorry about that. There you go. There's copyright 2015, so this is not a new car here. This is the Hot Wheels take on the 2002. Trying to get some light on that. That black paint kind of makes the detail not show up quite as well. And you see they've stylized it. The fenders are not factory. They stick out a bit from the side. No tampos on the rear. They did manage to get the BMW logo tampo on the hood. So that's a nice little detail. Show you the base, which is upside down. Let's fix that. There we go. The interior on this one is blue, which is kind of interesting. It does almost match the blue tampo on the exterior. It does appear to have a manual transmission if I'm looking at the shifter correctly. Let's compare these two side by side. See what the detail looks like. Oops. Might help if I put them in the view of the camera. So the Hot Wheels is obviously wider, but I'm not sure if that is just due to the fender flare. Let's do this. Let's put them nose to nose, hood emblem to hood emblem. I'm going to say those are pretty close to exactly the same width if you don't include the fenders on the Hot Wheels variation. Let's see if we get focus again. Focus. There we go. The grille looks very similar on both of them, but the tampo detail on the Matchbox, I really like that. And I didn't notice earlier, there's even, what is that, 2002 painted there? I can't tell. Maybe you can read that better than I can. So I definitely like the tampo on the front. It gives a lot of detail to the car. Windshield wipers on the Matchbox in the window. Not so much on the Hot Wheels. Pretty much just straight glass in the front. So again, always like the detail that Matchbox puts into their cars. Of course, no side view mirrors on Hot Wheels, no surprise there. Looking at the interiors, a lot of similarities between the two. Bench seat in the back. Now on this one, I don't see a shifter on the console. Oh, there it is, right there. I see it now, right there. So again, probably manual transmission. So we can see from this side. A little bit better lighting there. Even some little details on the seat stitching on the seat cushion. That is pretty clever that they took the time to do that. Let's see if we can see the same level of detail in the Hot Wheels. Yeah, there's some stitching in there on the seat. Let's flip it over here. Get some light in there. Yeah, you can see the ribbing there on the seat, even on the back seat. So thank you for that, Mattel. That's pretty cool. So let's put these side by side on the turntable and watch them make a revolution. There it is, the BMW 2002. The black one is from Hot Wheels and the orange one is from Matchbox. Two cool little castings. Very similar size, but I definitely like the detail better on the Matchbox personally. Thanks for watching.